Welcome back. This is Jason with Ridge Runner Blades, and today we're going to hit the keyword EDC, everyday carry. It's a big hot topic with everybody, every knife form, everything's talking about everyday carry. What is everyday carry? It's something you carry with you every day, a tool, a knife, a flashlight, something like that will assist you in your daily life. So I'm a fixed blade kind of guy, so I wanted to bring out some fixed blades. Now these aren't your box store fixed blades. These are really nice fixed blades, and they actually come with a premium price, but they are a premium knife. So today we're going to talk about a couple of offerings from Daniel Winkler. We're going to talk about an offering from Jake Hoback. We're going to talk about Primitive Woodsman. And you may not have heard of Primitive Woodsman, but you need to check them out. And then we're going to talk about Spartan Blades. So the more videos you watch with us, the more you're going to realize we love North Carolina. That's where we're from, the foothills of North Carolina, the mountains of Wilkes County. And so if we get somebody in North Carolina who makes an awesome blade, we're going to put it on here and we're going to talk about it. So let's talk about Daniel Winkler first. First thing I got up is an SD2, Standard Duty 2. So they make a Standard Duty 1 and a Standard Duty 2. Standard Duty 2 is a drop point. You're going to see it in just 1 second. One thing I like about this is his sheath offering. So his sheath is Kydex. It does have a spring steel clip. The clip is movable around, and there's plenty of holes in this sheath to allow you to put a different kind of connection if you want it, mission specific, depending on how you want to carry it and where you want to carry it. I personally like the wood grips, but he makes all kinds. He makes tribal wood, he makes walnut, he makes maple, he makes sculpted, he makes smooth, he makes micarta. These little ones he doesn't do in rubber, but he does some of his bigger blades in rubber. So let's ease this SD2 out, this Standard Duty 2, and look at it. It's got a 3¼ inch blade. The blade is 80 CRV. It is a full tang, and it does taper to reduce weight in the rear. So I'm 6'4". I've got fairly big hands, but as you can see, this knife fits pretty well inside of my hands. You can see a little bit at the bottom here. So this is a good knife, even for my big hands. It does have jimping, and these are actually filed grinds right here on top. So if you need to put a little pressure on it, put your thumb on the back of it and push down, it gives you that ability. The whole rig is 7 inches long, so it's a good size to carry if you're going to carry a fixed blade. Like I said, it is an 80 CRV, which is a high carbon steel, field serviceable, and he typically covers them, well, he does it all in black oxide just to keep the corrosion resistance a little higher. So if you want a drop point, this is a good option, really good option from Daniel Winkler. So on to the next one, an SD1. The SD1 is one of the most popular ones that we sell for him. It has the same sheath configuration. Again, I like more options. So the beauty about this sheath is it got these holes everywhere. So if you want to put a ulti clip or you want to put a different clip design from another manufacturer, you can. He sets it up like that. But it does have the spring steel clip, so you can run it right out of the box in your pocket, in your waistband, however you want to, in the vertical configuration. But if vertical's not your way, you've got other options. So we'll slide this bad boy out. This is more of a clip point. It still has a 3¼ inch blade. It's still full tang, but it does taper at the rear to reduce the weight. Again, like I said, he gives you all kinds of handle options. This one right here is a micarta or a laminate option, and it's called WASP, W-A-S-P, and I'm not sure why, probably the color configuration, but it does have a nice thumb ramp. It is ground or jimped so that you can put some weight on it and push down. Again, this is probably one of his most popular knives that we sell. Great opportunity to pick one of these up. So you know about Winkler from other videos, because I really like Winkler, so I do a lot of videos on him. But what you may not know or you may not have heard of is Jake Hoback, and he's out of Idaho. He is another knife builder, and he makes some awesome stuff as well. This is called the Shepherd. The Shepherd is a little different design, but it does come in a nice Kydex sheath. It offers you a couple of different options with the holes here. One thing that he has is a spring steel clip here. The only negative I've got about this is it does not allow you to reverse it. So you can't put it on the other side. It is built for that one side and one side only. But again, you've got other options. Ulti clips and stuff like that can fix that, no problem. So if we slide it out and look at this, this is a DLC coated. It does have some nice curves, a nice thumb ramp, and a good area to put your forefinger in there to really lock it in if you needed to put some pressure, some heavy downward push on it. It is a full tang construction. It is a micarta or a laminate type handle, or G10 I think is actually what it is. So it's a G10, so it won't slip and slide and all that kind of stuff if your hands get oily, bloody, or sweaty, whatever happens. It is a drop point style. It does have a 3.5-inch blade, so it is a good size. It does have a lanyard hole in the back, so if you want to hook your lanyard on it or whatever you want to do, it gives you that option. But Jake Hoback, check out a bunch of his stuff, because we carry a lot of his stuff, and you really need to check it out because he's super popular. You just may never have heard of him. So we'll move on down, and we're going to talk about the Primitive Woodsman. Now, again, he's from North Carolina. He is close to Daniel Winkler's spot. He's north of Boone a little bit, and we've got introduced to him, and we've been really impressed with some of the stuff he's doing. This is called the Pocket Tanto. And again, from my other videos, you know I love a Tanto style knife. His sheath, he offers different sheaths for his knife. This knife came with it's a pocket leather sheath. That's what it's made for. It's made to go in your front pocket. It's got an ulti clip built into it, and when you lock it in, it's going to stay in. When you pull that knife out, the sheath will definitely stay in your pocket. You could wear it inside the waistband too as well. The only negative I've got about this sheath versus his other sheath is I like to be able to get to my knife a little quicker, and he offers you that option in some of his Kydex versions, but this is more of a deep setting type sheath, which is really good if you're not using it for a tactical application. If you're using it for, out in the woods or whatever where you don't want to lose your knife, great setup. If you don't like this setup, he's got other sheath options. So we're going to slide this rascal on out and look at it. Again, it's a Tanto Design. Blade is 4 inches long. It's got a nice blood groove in it, really nice edge. He's got his logo embossed right here. It's really a good design overall. Good straight spine. My big hand, again, you can see that I'm able to get it all in there and still have a little bit left over. So it works out really well. He makes a bunch of different designs, but they're all, well, not all. Typically, most of them are the smaller, everyday carry style. So if Tanto's not your thing, he makes plenty of other ones that I'm sure we can fit your need. So check that out on the website when you get a chance. Again, he's a young guy, and he's doing some awesome work. One thing that I really like about his is his lanyard hole is really big. So not only can you run paracord, you can probably run 2 or 3 pieces of paracord through there should you want to. A lot of times when you get a knife, you'll see that the lanyard hole's a little small, and you really got to work to get that paracord through there. But if you like a Tanto style blade, check out the Pocket Tanto from the Primitive Woodsman. The final one we're going to talk about lends itself more to the tactical line, and this is from North Carolina. Imagine that. Spartan Blades down in Pineville, North Carolina, right outside of Fort Bragg. This is called their Frike, and this rascal is the biggest one that we've got in our everyday carry, and it comes with a molded sheath that is really pretty awesome. This is a 4.5-inch blade. Overall length, I think, is right at 8.5 inches. So it's a little long, but it's super thin. So if you look at it, it's really thin. It's got a nice thumb ramp with some jimping on it. I can't remember what they call this drop point. It's a Swedish drop point, I think. I mean, it's different. I like it. It's thicker, and then it thins out at the top, thins out at the bottom for the blade. It's got a nice lanyard hole. It's a super thin knife. It's G10 construction. It's coated. It's S45V steel, so it's a super steel. A little harder to sharpen, but it will hold an edge for a while, and you can get it super sharp. So if any of these right here will fit your bill, we sell them all. And if none of these fit your bill, we probably still sell something that will fit your bill. So get on our website, check it out. We've totally revamped it. We've done a whole lot of different stuff, and we're moving more to the harder to get blades. So when you get a chance, check us out, ridgerunnerblades.com. Thanks for tuning in.